What are some possible DLCs that we could see for Jurassic World Evolution 2? Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today I would like to discuss on what new and different kinds of DLCs we could be seeing in the near future. There are a bunch of different DLCs that could possibly fill in the next few DLC slots in the coming years. Now, as we don't really know how long Jurassic World Evolution 2 is going to be in development, I'm just going to limit this list to 5 DLCs, whether that be expansions or species packs. Let's start listing off some of the more likelier DLCs that we could be seeing for Jurassic World Evolution 2, in my opinion. Now, coming in the number 5th spot, I would definitely give this to a Paleozoic species pack. I recently made a video on this, and I definitely do think you guys should check it out if you want to see a much more in-depth analysis of this potential DLC. We currently only really have 3 Paleozoic species, with that being the Dimetrodon, Lystrosaurus, and Dunkleosteus. We definitely need some more variety for our Paleozoic animals in Jurassic World Evolution 2. There are a lot of amazing species to choose from, such as the Gorgonops, Inostrontsevia, the Edaphosaurus, Camarasaurus, and much, much more. But I do think that this is probably the least likely DLC from the ones that I am going to list off in this video so far. So I'm going to give it a 50% chance for this DLC to occur. Now, moving on to our next DLC, in 4th place, we have a Flying Species Pack. As we have already received a prehistoric marine species pack, lots of people have been discussing that we could be seeing a potential prehistoric flying species pack in Jurassic World Evolution 2's future. I definitely do think that this is a possibility and should honestly be considered and added in eventually for Jurassic World Evolution 2. There are a lot of amazing flying species that have yet to be added and would honestly increase our diversity in aviaries, like how the marine DLC increased our diversity in our lagoons. Quetzalcoatlus, Archaeopteryx, Rhamphorhynchus, Pterodostro, and so much more could be added, giving us an amazing new array of prehistoric flying species to add, and could possibly even come from other time periods, from either the Cenozoic or the Paleozoic. But I would definitely give this a 60% chance to occur, as Frontier is sometimes known to not follow previous schedules, as in Jurassic World Evolution 1, we got the Cretaceous dinosaur pack, yet we did not receive a Triassic or Jurassic dinosaur pack. But we did receive the carnivore dinosaur pack, which was followed up with a herbivore dinosaur pack. So it is definitely at least somewhat likely that this DLC could occur. Now for our number 3rd slot is probably one of the more controversial picks. I would definitely give the 3rd spot to a Cenozoic species pack. This DLC is honestly one of the most discussed and controversial DLC to ever be discussed for Jurassic World Evolution 2. As this time period has not yet been represented in Jurassic World Evolution 2, many people doubt that Cenozoic species could make their way into Jurassic World Evolution 2 through a DLC. But I think the thing that makes this more probable than the Flying Species Pack and Paleozoic Species Pack is that the Smilodon is a Cenozoic species that appeared in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, which we know is canon and an on-screen species. And with the Nothosaurus already being included in the Marine Species Pack, this definitely shows an interest for Frontier to keep adding in on-screen species to Jurassic World Evolution 2. So I think that if Smilodon is going to get in, that other Cenozoic species could coincide with it, such as the Mammoth, Megalodon, Elasmotherium, and much, much more. There are dozens of species to choose from, so I would definitely give this DLC a 70% chance to occur, and maybe it's our next DLC. I recently made a video on a new theory that has arisen, speaking on how we could be seeing our Cenozoic species pack next. Now, for the runner-up slot in 2nd place, I would definitely give it to a hybrid species pack. Another on-screen species from Camp Cretaceous being the Spinoceratops, this animal is also definitely needed to be included. And with it being a hybrid and not a mammal, this animal has a much more higher probability to enter due to it being a reptile and would honestly fit in more than a mammal would in Jurassic World Evolution 2. With Hybrid DLC already occurring in Jurassic World Evolution 1 with the Secrets of Dr. Wu DLC, this DLC has a higher probability of occurring. The Stegoceratops, the Encolodicus, and the Spinoraptor have all been missing from Jurassic World Evolution 2 and were the only 3 animals that have not been included in Jurassic World Evolution 2 so far. So a hybrid species pack would be a perfect way to introduce them. And who knows, maybe this could be an expansion. Maybe we could get more genes such as camouflage, bioluminescence, more hybrids, a hybrid maker. There are dozens of different options to choose from that would make this DLC be one of the more worthwhile DLCs to develop. But I would definitely give the hybrid species pack an 80% chance of occurring. Now, in 1st place, this slot is kind of odd, as it's kind of 3 different DLCs grouped into one. But in 1st place, I have the Novel/Anniversary/Asia DLC. With our 2 most prominent dinosaurs being absent, being the Tarbosaurus and Microsaurus that we know did appear on screen, These two animals definitely need to make their way into Jurassic World Evolution 2 at some point. The Microceratus is currently the only missing Jurassic World Dominion species that has not yet been included in the game and has been absent from the Malta DLC back in December. So, one way for both dinosaurs to be added could be through one of these three DLCs. The Novel and Anniversary DLC would allow us to see more possibly novel content from the Jurassic Park novels, and possibly include new species such as the Ornitholestes, Moosaurus, and possibly other novel species. An Asia DLC is also another option that I think is very possible. As the Microceratus and Tarbosaurus were from Asia, this one has a higher probability to occur than all the other continental packs I've mentioned. There are a bunch of different and unique species from Asia that have yet to be included, such as the Gigantoraptor and Psittacosaurus. They're all incredibly unique. This would probably honestly be better as an expansion and could possibly be our December DLC. But I'm personally going to give this a 90% chance to occur at some point during Jurassic World Evolution 2's development. But what do you guys think? What DLCs do you think are most likely for Jurassic World Evolution 2? Please leave your list down in the comments. And if you think I deserve it, I would definitely appreciate a like and subscribe. But that's it for me. And I will see you guys next time.